Alright, so more parabola examples, video number 4. The first three were pretty straightforward. This one's going to be a little bit harder, but really not too bad. Again, I'm going to start with a pretty basic sketch so we have an idea of which way it opens and what's going on. So I've got an intercept of -3, so 1, 2, 3, and +1. So here's my vertex, and I have a y-intercept of 10. So here's 1. I'm going to bring the video back here. Alright, so there's 1, and I'm just going to make this up here 10. And if I have a y-intercept of 10, that means it's got to open and go right through 10. So we can see that, let's try that again. We can see that it's going to be opening up. Alright, so not the best looking parabola here, but we'll go with it. So we know that the focus has to be somewhere inside, the directrix is going to be somewhere outside, and we can see that it's vertical and it opens up, so P is going to be positive. So we know that our standard form is going to be x minus h squared is equal to 4p times y minus k. So an x-intercept of 10, this means that we have a point on the graph that's 0, 10. If it was an x-intercept, then it would be some number, 0, but since it's the y-intercept, we know that the x-coordinate is 0 and the y-coordinate is 10. So we're going to use this point in a little bit. So vertex hk, so we can substitute in for h and k. So I have x plus 3 squared is equal to 4p times y minus 1. And what we need to do is we need to solve for p. And I have a point over here, our y-intercept, and I'm going to substitute in these values for x and y. So I'm going to plug in 0 for x. So I have 0 plus 3 squared is equal to 4p. I'm going to plug in 10 for y. So I have 10 minus 1. Alright, so 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 squared is 9. So 9 is equal to 4p times 9. So I have 9 is equal to 36p. Divide both sides by 36. And I get that p is 1/4. So then I'm going to go ahead and substitute this back in to there so that I get, for my final standard form, or almost final, x plus 3 squared is equal to 4 times 1/4 times y minus 1, and then I'll just multiply this out. So I get x plus 3 squared is equal to 1 y minus 1. And if you don't want to put that 1 in the front, you don't have to. But if you want to, that's perfectly fine as well. So again, if you have any questions, make sure you write them down. This example is a little bit harder, but nothing too crazy. And we'll see you in class.